Okay, and then let's talk about kids and food. In Mary Kay, you know that one of our philosophies we were built on is God first, family second, and career third. So that is really, really exciting that we get to build our business in that way. It's not only that we are allowed, but we are encouraged to build our business that way. That really inspires me. I don't know about you, but I love that aspect of this. But with that said, this is your business debut, and so we love kids and we love mommies, but it doesn't allow the mom to be as pampered and relaxed if there's a kid that she has to kind of chase around a little bit, or if there is a dog that's acting crazy that she's got to chase around, or even if it's a really, really well-behaved kid. Just sitting at a party while the moms are talking and relaxing and trying things, it's just not fun for the kids. So even the most well-behaved kid can get a little bit restless during this time. So, and if the other moms have paid someone for a babysitter so that they can come and be pampered and be relaxed, then if Sally Sue did not pay someone for a babysitter, that still takes the pampering and the relaxation maybe away from Mary Jane, who did. So you just want to make sure it's worth it for everyone and they all feel very pampered and relaxed. So this is a grown-up only event. So just let them know, again, that it's a girls' night out. It is a grown-up day that they can just get a babysitter for a couple of hours and have a girls' day and just really feel like an adult and very feminine and just get to kind of experience that. So again, we love mommies and we love their babies, but at the business debut, our focus should be on kind of promoting this new business and these products, okay? And so we all know that since children are so precious, that it's hard for us to focus on the business debut and the products when there is an adorable baby in the room. So this would be a baby-free zone. Okay, and then as far as food goes, food is definitely something that's exciting at these because you kind of get to host it. Now, please do not feel overwhelmed by food, like you've got to be up all day baking and cooking and cleaning and, don't feel that way. However, if you want to grab some cookies or muffins or maybe like some chips and dip and just kind of have it set out, or some light appetizers to set out just to have available to people, then that would be wonderful. Just because, women gather around food. That's just how we are. So if you want to do something like that, that is a wonderful idea. But one requirement is that we do love for the food to be served at the end. Okay, so not at the beginning, because if all the food is served at the beginning, these women want to hang around the food and not necessarily come and sit at the table and start the party. So it's harder to get started on time, and we do want to be respectful of everyone's time. Okay, so the food being served at the end is wonderful because it also kind of keeps people around. So you'll hear from your director about the individual consultation that you're going to learn, where you meet with each person individually. And in order to entertain the others, you want to just make sure that there's some food so that they can be entertained and looking through catalogs there at the end while you're meeting with each person one at a time. Okay? And now one thing I do want to say about food is that I would love for you guys to delegate that out. So maybe have your mom, your sister, your aunt, someone like that there to kind of take care of the food, to make sure it's set out, to make sure that they've got all the utensils that they need. That way you don't feel obligated to do that, because when you feel obligated to do that, then you aren't focused on the women that are there supporting you, and you're not focused necessarily on the training that you can be receiving from your sales director or your recruiter. Okay, so you want to be remember what the objective is for you as a beauty consultant, and it's not food. So just have someone, just kind of delegate that out to someone that would be happy to help with that. That way you are with your recruiter learning as much as you can possibly learn. Okay, and then just one thing to remember is that your success at this business debut is up to you. Okay, so really the amount of work that you put into it is the amount of results that you're going to get out of it. So just kind of remember that, and remember that it's worth it to really invest some time into this and some preparation, because when preparation meets opportunity, it equals success, remember? So just take that ownership that you are now a female entrepreneur, and you get to really run the show how you want it to be run, and you want it to be the most successful. That's why you made the decision to join us. So just make sure that you get the most out of it. And here's how I want to address all of the women who say they would love to be there but they can't make it. There's a little script that you can find on kind of what to say to those women, because you still want to share with them your goal. Your Power Start goal is 30 faces in your first 30 days, with having half of them listen to the Mary Kay opportunity. Okay, so let them know, my director has challenged me to have my first 30 practice facials this month. So even though you can't make it, would you be willing to get some pampering and just be one of my first 30 faces? It would just be so much fun. I would love to, be able to catch up with you anyway. Okay, and then once she says yes, you always want to kind of narrow it down, choose one date or the other. So if she says, yeah, definitely, I'd love to do that, then you kind of want to go something like this. Okay, do you prefer weekdays or do you prefer weekends? Let's say that she said she prefers weekends. Give her another 2 options. Do you prefer Saturdays or do you prefer Sundays? Okay, she says she prefers Saturdays. Give her another 2 options. Okay, do you prefer afternoon or evening? Okay, she prefers evening. Okay, and then another 2 options. Okay, is 6 o'clock better or 8 o'clock better? Okay, and then now you've got it locked in. Because when you give those 2 options like that, it just makes it so much easier for her to fit it into her schedule and make it her own, as opposed to feeling like she needed to move her schedule around to squeeze it in. Does that make sense? So that's just kind of a little tip on how you can really maximize your Power Start. The objective is that after this debut is over, you have got your Power Start completed, whether it be by everyone that came or by people that came, and then the ones that couldn't come booked their appointments with you individually, and then in order to get their free product, they brought some of their friends as well. Okay, so that's kind of the objective here. And then the last thing I want to go over with you is the attire for your Mary Kay debut party. Okay, so you've probably heard from your director or recruiter already that what we call Mary Kay attire is very professional and very feminine, because Mary Kay Ash, when she designed this company, it was a company designed by a woman for women. So she loved for us to be dressed up and be very professional and feminine and kind of own our femininity. So that's kind of what we still carry on and pass on to you guys, is that that femininity that Mary Kay kind of started this company on. So your recruiter, director, or national, whoever does this party with you, will show up in Mary Kay attire, which is considered a dress or a skirt that's professional. So you really want to dress the part as well. You want to dress the way you want to be addressed. Okay, so if you want to be addressed as a very professional business owner, then dress the part, sister. And I know that these are your friends and family, and they've seen you probably in your sweatpants with your hair up and no makeup on, and they love you just the same. But in this setting, you are debuting your new business. You're debuting the new you as a female entrepreneur, and you want to own it. So just make sure that you are dressing the part, okay? And that you're in a skirt or dress and you look very professional, and you've got your Mary Kay face on so that you feel the most confident presenting these products. And so the last thing I'm going to leave you with is just to remember that the success of this party is up to you. It's in your hands. And it's such a freeing feeling and an empowering feeling to know that you have got control over how successful this is. So I am so excited for you guys, and good luck. I hope you have the most powerful debut party, and that you are just so trained and knowledgeable and educated and ready to take the Mary Kay world by storm once you finish this party. So congratulations again on your new business, and good luck at your very first party.